It's Gucci. It's not Gucci. It's Adina. And welcome to Beyond the Veil with me, Adina. Lord, I left my little tie for my robe, so excuse me if I expose myself today. Anyways, this reading, as you guys can see by the title that you clicked on, is going to be about Gucci Mane and the 1708 curse, allegedly. I want to see if there is one. Now, whenever I think about Gucci Mane and his wife, because when I think about Gucci Mane, I think about his wife. Wasn't always like that. Back in 05, 06, 07, back in them days, I thought about Gucci Mane. I thought about So Icy Entertainment. I thought about Brick Squad. I thought about Burr. I thought about speakers beating holes into my back with, you know what I'm saying? I thought about fun. I thought about being at the club, being drunk, being high on weed. I ain't pop pills like everybody else, but everybody around me was rolling. They was popping ecstasy back then. Blue dolphins and blue monkeys and all kind of shit. I just had the weed and I was passing the water and the Vicks Vapor Rub. But anyways, good times. Nowadays, when I think about Gucci Mane, though, I think about Keisha and Gucci. And when I think about Keisha, I smell Obeah. I smell Obeah. First thing that comes to my mind when I think about Gucci Mane, I think about Keisha and the woo that she put on Gucci Mane. But anyways, let's look around into Gucci and his label and the alleged, the rumored 1708, 1701, whatever it is, curse. 1700 somebody. Most High Mother and Father God, well, here's a 7 that just fell out. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Makes me think they invest into artists that they know have no potential or any future. I don't know. Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for this Thursday. Thank you for YouTube. Thank you for the people watching. Thank you for this gift. I just got a slight headache. Most High Mother and Father God, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, the soul of Gucci Mane, his wife, his label. $1701? No. I'm starting to feel all kinds of weird. Spirit, Gucci Mane, Keisha, and Co. What is the energy surrounding your label? What is the energy surrounding your camp, your situation? All your artists, always get jammed up, and that may be so because of the type of people that you sign. Maybe you sign people that live that kind of lifestyle, so that's why they always get jammed up. If that's the case, why do you sign those kind of people that aren't serious about being artists? What's the deal with your situation there, Gucci Mane and Co.? And is there some kind of spiritual element that factors into what goes on at your label? I don't like the way I feel. It started off as a small headache when I was doing my thank yous, and now I feel sick to my stomach a little bit. Tell me your secrets, Gucci, and keep nothing hidden from me, you or anyone else I conjured up with you. Is there a curse at play with your labels, with your label? Or is that something that just happens due to the people you sign? And if so, why do you sign them? What would be the outcome for you in your label situation? What's up? What's in store for you in your camp? This Knight of Pentacles means that Gucci Mane's label is an extension of a larger label. Obviously, Gucci Mane isn't rich enough to fund his own record label on its own. So it's an extension of another label. I believe in a video Akademiks did, he mentioned, or someone mentioned in a video, that it's kind of like he gets an advance from the label for overhead and to sign artists and things like that. And through their projects, that's how money is made back for the head label and for Gucci. The challenge is that for one, Gucci Mane seems to live a lifestyle that he can afford. So I would think that a lot of the money that he is supposed to spend on artists, he doesn't spend on artists, even though he still has them doing projects. So they don't necessarily get bigger because he's not pushing them like he should with the money that he gets from the label. And they're still, it seems like he puts just enough in for them to record and make music, but he isn't putting a big budget behind them and pushing them. So they still are involved in other lifestyles. Gucci would rather spend their budgets on his lifestyles. So lifestyles is the issue here. Gucci Mane got out of prison and his only focus, his main focus became Keisha and the child or children they have together. That's the only person in this boat, his wife and her child. For some reason, all of the decisions, now I've heard him say that they make, or I've heard her say that they make decisions together. I believe that, but for some reason, and I don't know what happened to Gucci Mane when he was in prison, but there was some things that happened to him when he was in prison. Because before he went to prison, he went on a rant. I believe that he was fixed in prison. He came out and everything is Gucci, Keisha, and their little family. But I don't think that that's a choice he made on its own. I think that some things may have happened to Gucci in prison to fix him, correct him, like Kanye. I don't know how long in the near future you guys are going to be able to sustain this label situation. It's not making any money. Not like it should be. I don't know if you guys are currently looking for more artists to sign. This card gives me Keisha and her woo. I'm just... Keisha is the woo lady over there. And not only that, but they do sign artists. Now, I see money being gained from artists after they pass away. I do think that there is some type of spiritual element involving people that they sign. And then the death card so below. Because it's a one-way street. Death, prison, bad contracts or deals, and not being able to continue doing music, whatever the case, it's a dead end over there for the artist. A lot of that has to do with Keisha's woo, allegedly. I smell her woo all over this reading. Now, I'm not saying she's doing woo to kill people, but Obeah is a very aggressive type of woo to work. It heavily involves blood. It heavily involves the dead and working with both. Domination. Success by any means, and sacrifices are required heavily. This is the good old school, tried and true sacrifice for fame, money, success. The problem is it does just enough for them to maintain a certain type of image or lifestyle. I don't know how much more sustainable this house of cards is for you guys over there. Because the problem is nobody's going to want to sign with you guys. People are afraid to sign with you guys because of the allegations and the rumors. Well, this is a missed opportunity. Either they had something or someone knew that they were preparing to drop, and that's no longer. Someone may have been considering signing with them. That's no longer. Something's no longer. It seems like in Gucci & Co.'s hopes and fears is being able to pay back loans. To their head label. Seven of Swords. There will continue to be some, first of all, trickery going on over there with contracts and things like that, with people they sign. To anyone signing with them, be very, very, very careful. I don't know if they are going to get caught up in some more legal stuff or any more of their artists. So surprised the Empress hasn't popped up yet. But that Six of Cups, that's her offering that cup. Okay, I'll wait. With the Seven of Swords, the card that comes out behind it is the Devil. And this is the outcome. Anybody allegedly who signs with this label is a dead man walking. Literally or figuratively. Anybody who signs with them in the future. Bad juju. Every card here except for this curious Page of Swords. And he could be, depending on the cards surrounding him, it's a bad card too, because curiosity killed the cat. This is the outcome, you guys. The Seven of Swords, the Devil, Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Anybody who signs with Gucci and Co., you might as well have your obituary done. Look at the bottom. Ten of Swords in reverse. That means you got Justice in reverse. If you go there, you know, due to the reputation, what you're getting yourself into. And this is an omen because it's in reverse. Anybody thinking about signing with them, you don't have to be the next victim. But there's some shit going on over there. You might think that you can outsmart it and that you're special or different, but no, you're not. You're just not. You just ain't. Hopes and fears. Their fear is always having to have money to pay back the label because the music ain't selling or doing well. The artists don't do that well. They get caught up in legal stuff or pass away and aren't able to fulfill their contracts. But it seems like because they end up in these situations while still in their contract, that's how the insurance is collected. And I think the insurance goes to the label, but whatever they make from the artist, I think they keep. Seems like they make just enough to pay off their debt and then move on, rinse, wash, and repeat. This is bad. This is nasty work up here on this. This spread is nasty work. This Devil. That's that enchanting girl. Enchantress, whatever her name was. Oh, there Keisha is right behind the Magician in reverse. And the Six of Wands. This is magic that she does to be successful. But it's dark juju, so the consequences of that, to fuel their success, they have to pull that energy from the darkness. There she is. I said I was surprised she ain't come up yet. Seems like Gucci, he's the reason people come. Oh, she does have juju on Gucci. Look, High Priestess, Gucci. But he doesn't really make any decisions. She does. Gucci doesn't think for himself. She does. Gucci is a zombie. She's Jamaican. This smells like when Haitians make people zombies. That's what Gucci is. Just a zombie. The label and Keisha run the show. The Magician and the Empress together. Let me see what kind of woo you woo. I also think Keisha also has a spending problem. I don't think Gucci is the one spending money. He's a zombie. Here's the insurance policy behind Keisha. Behind Keisha is where a lot of the money goes, and the artist not being able to get enough budget that makes them shine. Keisha shines and her children shine, and that's where the budget seems to go. Seems like people are stuck in contracts that they can't get out of, and they end up regretting it. One way or the other, they end up regretting it. The Death card. First card out behind the death is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is how they're able to pay back money from artists that they sign on a whim for a quick hustle that live reckless lifestyles. Near future. I don't want to do this reading no more. They got art more. I think sometimes they're surprised when people sign to them, when people continue to want to sign with them, but they may have some plans with artists they currently have or artists that they plan on signing. This Tower moment is just like, why do they want to sign with us when they know it's going to lead to nothing? Working with Gucci and Keisha, that small pentacle is still going to lead to nothing. What do they give you, artists? 10, 20,000? Offer to pay for something? You know, a little pocket change? Behind the Tower moment, even Gucci in them are surprised when people still sign with them. These are people who never have been placed in an opportunity where somebody's handing you a chain, letting you drive a car, letting you record in the studio, offering you a couple stacks of cash. They're looking for you types. When Gucci got out, his mind wasn't right. If they said he was bipolar, I think it was induced. It's the only way he can get out. Fans didn't even believe him at first. They thought it was a clone. He didn't look the same. He didn't really talk. His wife was his handler. She definitely did the woo. Behind the woo. It keeps him working, producing money. And there is Keisha in the middle, the handler and the woo lady. All right. Good luck and good riddance to anyone who signs with that label. Love you guys. Bye.